I've learned that there's a difference between when I tell somebody something and when they hear it.
Management by Strengths is a team-building game changer designed to maximize communication, motivation, and trust. The Stevenson Klotz law firm already knew the benefits, having come to Studer Community Institute for the training a few years ago. But they realized it was time for some more MBS magic.
We've scaled up, we have some new people, there's a little bit different dynamic in the office, and so it's just really helpful since we actually have more people physically in the office for us to be able to communicate with each other.
The training session was run by MBS expert Shannon Libbert. It centers around 4 temperament traits and how understanding people's differing communication and decision-making styles is the pathway to maximize relationships, improving efficiency and outcomes.
Oftentimes there is workplace conflict because we're communicating the way we want to be communicated to versus the way that's best for the person we're speaking with.
Directness, extroversion, pace, and structure, each represented by a different color. Taking a survey produces an individual's report, and MBS spells out ideal ways to communicate with everybody's temperament makeup.
Cheryl says, I just don't need to know. Jody wants to be involved. Why do you think that is? She needs to avoid rushing Mike. If you're saying things and you're talking to people that don't communicate the same way you do, they might not hear you.
I'm very structured is what I learned about myself today, and taking the steps. Everyone isn't the same. Everyone isn't as detailed as I am. Some people, they just want you to give them the facts and move on, and other people, you have to slowly approach the situation to see how they receive it.
I think maybe some light bulbs went off today for people that may have not had as smooth of a communication process. It's very satisfying to watch that.
That way I can say, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was being that way. This is why I was doing it. I was just in a rush. I didn't mean it that way.
The training included some interactive exercises that led to an added realization for the firm partners.
I really realized today that it's very important when you're putting working groups together in the office that you try to incorporate different styles into a conversation or a project as you're moving through that.
For Stevenson Klotz, another MBS training with SCI delivered exactly what they were looking for.
On a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 10 value because really the communication in the office is so important. Being able to realize that you have a way or a method or a path to have better communication with your coworkers and your team members is just priceless.
To learn more about everything Studer Community Institute does to help businesses thrive, visit studeri.org/buildingjobs.